Alright guys, welcome back to Gilded Gaming and Final Fantasy X. We're going to be doing Final Fantasy X and X-2. I'm going to be attempting to get the Platinum Trophy. Now I've beaten these games several times. Especially X. X-2 I've beaten a couple times. I've even gotten the 100% before, as far as 100% in the game's percentage to get the ultimate ending or whatever. But that being said, when I've beaten Final Fantasy X before, it was generally the old actual original, you know, North American PS2 cartridge, like disc, right? So yeah, I haven't done all the things. I haven't fought the Dark Aeons before. I haven't fought Penance. I've never really tried to complete a sphere grid. I've never gotten all the Blitzreels unlocked because I never really wanted to play more Blitzball than I had to, although my roommate was obsessed with Blitzball back in the day. I remember him playing Blitzball for like a month straight. But all that aside, we have a lot to do, especially if we want to do at the end of the game. There's a lot of stuff to do to get like all the celestial weapons and the Dark Aeons and everything. But before we can do all of that, we have to get through the game. And the only thing I really have to worry about as we go through the game is we need to make sure to get like all the Albed primers. Some of those are missable. That was my Christmas. Hey, Xenosaga fan and Thomas Wagner, welcome to the stream, guys. I had a great Christmas. I hope you did too. Oh, we have a choice here. Standard sphere grid or the expert sphere grid. I don't know the difference. So, like I said, I used to play the original on like the North American version. So that was the standard sphere grid. I think the expert sphere grid was an option in the PAL version or the international version. I don't entirely know the difference. Let me look into this a little bit. Do you guys know? Do we want the standard or the expert? Like, considering that we're trying to get the platinum and we want to fill out the entire sphere grid, which one of these do we want to get, you know? Hey, Ethos, welcome back to the stream. Expert, you believe everyone starts near the middle and can go in each other's areas easier? Okay. Like, one of the achievements that we're aiming to get is actually that we're going to need to basically fill out all the main characters' sphere grids. So we're going to go everywhere with everybody. It's just a question of where we start, I guess. But, these things are at. Here we go. But yeah. Perfect sphere master. Complete the sphere grids for all main characters. I don't know if which sphere grid we do makes that easier or harder. Jazzy and you had a nice Christmas together? That's awesome. I didn't really get, I was going to say, actually, that's not true. I was going to say, I didn't really get any video games for Christmas. I did. I got Pokemon Scarlet for Christmas. I got a nice new shirt. I don't know if you can, I don't know what's showing on the stream. Like a, other things. Got a very boring new wireless keyboard, and mouse. Mostly because the wireless keyboard and mouse I'm using right now, I also use for my work computer. So whenever I'm done working, I have to like transfer them back and forth and back and forth. And now I just have a separate one for each. Nice. Nothing flashy. It's just a wireless mouse. Logitech. All right, let's see. Here we go. Standard sphere grid versus expert sphere grid. When I booted up my computer, standard sphere grid is the one you're familiar with, right? It's the one that I know. Standard sphere grid sets your characters along fairly straightforward paths. For instance, if you wanted Unit to be both white and black, you would have to waste quite a few moves to make that possible. For beginners, it's not necessarily a bad thing, and you know exactly what path you want your characters to go down, or if you don't want to think about it too much, the sphere grid is perfect. That's very true. The standard sphere grid, everyone kind of has their class and it's kind of set from the beginning, except for Kamari. Kamari kind of starts in the middle, right? But everyone else, like Yuna is basically a white mage, you know, and Riku is basically a thief. And Auron is going to get all the breaks and be like a soldier, basically. And, you know, like Like Lulu is going to be a black mage. Like their path is pretty linear, really, until you get late game and start breaking all the locks. The other bonus of the standard sphere grid is the sheer amount of nodes in it. It contains roughly 50 more nodes than the expert grid, which makes it ideal for maxing out stats. That's interesting. So the standard grid's bigger. You can max out character stats on both grids, but the number of extra and empty nodes on the standard one makes it easier challenge to accomplish. It has more. Wouldn't it be harder? Oh, I don't know. Expert sphere grid. When the option to choose you choose came up, expert sphere grid befuddled him. I'm reading an article. That's the expert grid. If you can tell, your team members all start very close to each other in the middle of the grid. While each team member does already have a few nodes filled out, this makes it easier to change their paths and roles early on. For instance, Lulu and Yuna can completely swap roles, making Lulu the white mage and Yuna the black. Or if you want, you could do a combination of the two easily. With the team members starting so closely, it becomes very easy to customize their role and tailor suit them to your needs. I mean, I don't know if that's a huge benefit in this game, especially if we're going to fill out the whole thing. We might as well send them down their standard paths. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I need, like, should we just do standard? What do you guys think? Have any of you guys ever played with the expert sphere grid before? There is a trophy to fill out the sphere grid. It does not specify standard or expert. I don't think it matters which one, as far other than the fact that they're different. Like, there's a trophy for filling out one character's sphere grid, and then there's another trophy for filling out all the main character sphere grids. So, you know, we have to do all of them. Yeah, I only really played the original, so I'm used to the standard. I don't know if there's enough of a benefit for me to worry about switching to quote-unquote expert. And I wouldn't consider myself a Final Fantasy X expert. I've beaten the game a couple times, but that doesn't make you an expert, especially not with the sphere grid, you know? I don't think it's going to overly matter. In the end, we're going to be able to, like, you know, grind out really nice stats for our characters to beat penance and everything with either one of them, right? So we'll just go with standard. Let's not worry about it. All right. Yes. If we ever want to play a second playthrough, that'll give us an incentive to do so, right? We'll be like, hey, let's do it with the other sphere grid. Arranged or the original? Let's hear arranged. I've heard the original a million times, right? Let's hear the new ones. Sure. Wonder if we can change that later. You have to get some variety. It's going to be a long playthrough, right? All right, tis Anarchind. Oh, this is going to be an undertaking, guys. But a fun one, you know? Is it ever brought up that she has heterochromia? It's like she just has two different color eyes to make her more interesting, I guess. When we get to Final Fantasy X2, I've been thinking about, like, getting 100% in one playthrough. You absolutely need a guide, right? You pretty much are required to have a guide to get 100% in one playthrough, I feel like. But if you do two playthroughs and you choose New Yevon in one and the Youth League in the other, it shouldn't be too hard to get 100% for the best ending. So maybe it would be better to play it twice. Then we wouldn't have to use a guide. I don't know. Albed characters have green eyes, so you think that's why? That could make sense, right? Maybe it's a hint to her heritage. I didn't think about that yet. Albeds do have special eyes. They got like the swirl in their eyes though, right? But she just gets like a green one and a blue one. But yeah, that's probably exactly what it is. That's a good point. Good call.
Listen to my story. This may be our last
We've been playing
chance.
those older games. It's so nice to have voice acting. Final Fantasy X. The graphics do look a lot crisper in the HD version. It's nice. All right. You get to see Bahamut early on here, don't you? Is he just like right here? Yeah, yeah. I see you. Shadow Swift with a 30-month streak. How's it going, bud? Thanks for the sub. You finished the 4-hour drive to home? How was Christmas? Christmas was great. Do you have power? I heard that they've been losing power out that way. I don't know. I hope so. It's cold. Oh, we're in control.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
So when I was a kid, I always wanted to call him Titus, like tide, like, you know, like the tides coming in and out, right? I would have never guessed it was Titus. But he will be neither in this playthrough. Oh no, we have a new name for you.
Alrighty.
Perfect name for him.
Me too!
Take it easy.
Blame when you called him Titus as well, right? Final Fantasy always trips me up with the way they pronounce their names. I said Titus instead of Titus. I used to say Cecil instead of Cecil, right? For Final Fantasy IV. Every time they add voice acting and say a character's name, I always go, wait, what?
Oh, if I score a goal, I'll do this.
That'll be just for you.
That will mean it was for you, okay?
When we got Final Fantasy VII Remake, I half expected them to call him Clude.
Fifth from the
Or
right!
Claude or something.
Got it. Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
Two,
Bahamut.
three.
Yeah.
Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Bahamut's like, you can't do that tonight. We're just gonna ignore that part. He's like, oh yeah, right. Oh, you lost power 3 times? Dang. Guys better be on your best behavior. There's a mod in chat. Doesn't happen very often around here.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jacked, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking?
Oh,
I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial
Imagine having a building with like this huge
today.
waterfall falling around it all the time.
The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from...
The thing I'm most impressed about Final Fantasy X characters is their ability to hold their breath.
Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
All right, so we're gonna need to do all the cloisters, right? We need, oh, cutscene. We need to make sure to get all the missable Albed primers. Only Riku, Tidus, and Walker can swim? Really? Is that canon? Orin's a badass. And you gotta worry about what happened to all the rest of the people that are here. Like, we were just focusing on Tidus. So, like, that's a pretty cataclysmic event. But then I guess, you know, it's a dream, right? And it's not real people. It's just a memory of people that did die, I guess. They're fine, is what I'm saying. Oh yeah, no, let's not worry about spoilers, by the way. He's already made that clear. Like, this is an old game. Everybody just should know that. If you don't know the plot, I can help you out if you have any questions.
What are you doing here?
I was waiting.
Waiting for me?
What are you talking
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Huh?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way.
Look.
sin.
Sin? Take it.
Yeah, 2 swords. Our first keyblade. Alright,
A gift from Jet.
My old man?
hand up, dude. Calm down.
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Alright, is it just one to choose from here? Oh, there's 3 of them, right? Did this fight that I want to do this? Let's see. These aren't the ones that like respawn, right? There's a fight in here where the monsters like respawn indefinitely. And we could unlock some stuff early on. Yeah, here I think. We just attack the ones behind us.
After all of them, cut the ones that matter and run.
We just attacked the ones behind us. Alright, is it this fight? No. I don't think so. I'm trying to remember. I'm letting the ones in front of us attack. So, have Orin sit out for a little bit. It's a tutorial, so nothing attacks you. You missed yourself? Really, dude? No, it's hard to hit, man. Oh my god, dude. Stop dodging. I'm trying to hit you. Cool. Defeated. So this does a couple things. One, getting a certain number of kills will unlock one of his overdrive modes that makes him gain his bar by killing things. Fighting by himself will unlock an overdrive mode called Slayer, I think. And also I think there's one for Daredevil. There's one for fighting with low health too. So like we're doing all of those things completely safely right now. Just racking up a bunch of kills for Tidus. Doesn't give us any XP or anything, but it does help unlock all of his overdrives. Which is handy. And completely unnecessary, to be honest. But it, you know, whatever. We're playing a Final Fantasy game. Unnecessary things are part of the script. And there's just an infinite number of guys behind us, and none of these enemies actually attack you. Of course, considering that we want to grind to fill out our sphere grid and get pennants and everything, we'll probably get all this stuff without trying later, you know? Or maybe I'm wasting my time. What do you guys think? I think I already have to kill like 50 things to unlock some of this. I don't remember exactly. Been a minute since I played this. I think if we're going to be beating pennants and getting all the trophies, we really need to dive in and learn everything about all the different systems in this game, how all the mechanics work. We're going to have to master the sphere grid. And hopefully not spend too much time doing it, right? I'm playing this on the PlayStation, so I can't like speed up the game or anything, you know? We don't have auto battle. So while I'm doing this, what about you guys? You guys ever completionists in any JRPGs? Are there any games like this that you just want to get all the trophies in, or max out your character, get all their abilities, fight all the secret monsters? We're gonna have to do a lot to 100% this game, including like the little monster arena thing or whatever it's called back in the Calm Lands. We're gonna have to capture all the different monsters for it. I have never tried to do that. I have no idea what kind of work that's going to entail. I will say I love the combat system in 10, and as much as I'm not the biggest fan of the story of 10-2, I really like the combat system in 10-2. Like the change jobs in mid combat thing. I mean, they know it's dress spheres and everything, but it's really fun. So, Crisis, Xenosaga fan, you're playing Crisis Core? How far are you in Crisis Core? Let's see. So. You know what else we can do? We can just, how do you defend in this game? Isn't there a defend button? Is it? No. Is there a way to do defend? Oh, it's weapon, armor, escape. Does it not have a defend command? I'm just trying to get the turns to pass faster. Because it's just a certain number of turns being at low health that I think unlocks Daredevil. Is there a button to defend in this game? I forget. A circle? No. Square? Triangle? Oh, triangle. There we go. We can get the turns to go by faster. There we go. The biggest thing here is I want to unlock Slayer, because what Slayer mode does is that you advance your overdrive meter by killing things, which is something we do constantly. Instead of having to worry about getting hit or do damage or take damage, just every time we kill a little minion, more overdrive. It's gonna make a lot of things a little easier. All right, there's Loner. Loner is for fighting by ourselves. Daredevil is for fighting at low hit points. And Slayer is for killing a bunch of things. So let's just keep killing things. I don't know what it takes to get Daredevil. I know it's fighting at low health. Like Loner is fighting by yourself. Daredevil's fighting at low health. I don't remember. Like, is it number of turns at low health? Since we already got Loner, we can get our boy up too. I want to get him at low health as well. There we go. Yellow should be good enough. Get him working on Slayer. Does he get Slayer? Yeah. Right. That's not just a Titus thing, right? That's everybody. Now Slayer, I think you just get by getting a certain number of direct kills by that person. Like they are the one who finished the enemy off. And that will definitely unlock throughout the course of the game. Loner and Daredevil are a little bit harder to unlock naturally because you don't like to leave yourself at low health or have them fighting by themselves, right? But Slayer, I feel like we're gonna just get. Hey Claire, how's it going? You beat it already. You're doing New Game Plus, trying to do all the missions this time and try to reach level 99 and get max stats. Oof. Both types of overdrives will show you in the middle of the battle when you get them. Yeah. I know it said we got Loner already. We can't change our overdrive mode mid-battle, right? Ooh, overkill, nice. We're killing them to get better at killing things, Claire. I wish I could just like auto battle this, you know what I mean? Sadly, that's not an option. This is the tutorial fight at the beginning of the game. They don't attack. They do like one token attack at the very beginning to make themselves look threatening. But the idea is you're supposed to attack the ones in the front and then they quickly rush past them. It's just like a story tutorial-ish battle. If you don't attack them, they actually just stand there. Which is why I'm taking advantage of that and doing this here. They literally will not fight us. We can stay at low health and not worry about getting killed. And the guys behind us just keep spawning in more of them, so we have an infinite number of enemies to KO. Since we're going for the full 100% playthrough, let's be completionists from the beginning, huh? Man, Orin is just such a badass. How many kills do you need for Slayer? I guess I could look that up. Anybody want to look it up for me? Hard for me to type into Google while I'm, you know, constantly selecting a guy behind me to kill. It's just a number of kills to get Slayer, I believe. Like Loner and Daredevil is a certain number of rounds without a party member or at low health. Slayer is just a certain number of kills. Well, I haven't been counting, but we're getting up there. I thought it was something like 50, but maybe it's more. And like Tidus unlocks new overdrives like by using his overdrive, doesn't he? So like the better we can get something like Slayer to get his overdrive more often, the faster we'll be able to learn more of his overdrives, I believe. If I remember right. 100. Okay. 100's not bad. What about Orin? $80. Nice. Alright, so it shouldn't take too long. We just gotta make sure not to attack the ones in the front, because if we kill the ones in the front, it'll advance out of this fight. I mostly only care about this for Tidus at the moment. Specifically to get him his overdrive more often. But Orin's here, so might as well, right? They start you off with a couple potions and Phoenix Downs, which really helps facilitate this. Knowing my luck, I'll be looking at chat when it tells me I got it and not notice, you know? Like it'll be right when I look over to read chat that it'll be like, you unlock Slayer, and I'll just like, I don't think there's a noise, you know what I mean? I would just miss it, and then I'd be sitting here like, that's like 200, are you sure about the number? And you guys would be like, dude, it said it like an hour ago. And I'm like, what? It did what? Why didn't you tell me? You didn't ask. I'm like, no. Should be getting close, I hope. No, they don't really give XP. And you also got to remember that XP and leveling is a little different in this game, right? Because like you don't have a level. You just gain movement on the sphere grid. Yeah, Orin learns his overdrives by finding Jack spheres. Everybody learns their overdrives differently. But the big deal is Tidus. Like you said, Tidus learns his overdrives by using them. So if we can get him his overdrives more often, he'll learn his overdrives faster. So getting him Slayer will be really advantageous. And we're not going to have dress spheres until part 2. But we will need to find Jex spheres in this one. Maybe I should have just left it with just Tidus and just let him get it and not worry about Orin. Would have been faster, right? We're gonna lose Orin for a while at the beginning of the game anyways. Reject here could do it all himself. Man, I should have been counting. Now I'm sitting here going like, how close am I to 100? Is it close? Or will this take the entire stream? It won't take that long. There's just so many sin spawn. Or sin scales, or whatever these things are called. Sin scales. Which are sin spawn. So, still right. The weird thing with the sphere grid to me is like, you spend the whole game like going through the sphere grid, and then at the end of the game, when you shift into like in-game mode, you have to go through the whole dang sphere grid again, trying to fill in the empty spots with like stat boosters that you don't really have the first time around, you know? Early in the game, you don't really have much to fill in the sphere grid with. You just kind of buy the abilities as you go. It's always seemed like it was going to be a lot of work to fill in the sphere grid, and you don't need to do it at all to beat the game. And I never tried to beat Penance or anything, so just never bothered with it, you know? I do wonder at how powerful they're going to get if we actually do fill out the sphere grid. I imagine it's going to be kind of insane, right? Oh, there's Slayer. All right. Good enough. Care about getting do I care about getting him Daredevil? I don't know. I wonder how many turns you have to be at low health to get Daredevil. Clearly it's a lot, which makes sense. It's a lot easier to be fighting with low health. It happens more often than fighting by yourself, which is how you get loner, right? You said it's only 80 for Warren, right? To get Slayer. It turns faster doing defend. Kind of cool to see. He's often getting 2 turns to Orin's 1 doing defend. Come on, learn Daredevil. I'm about to decide I don't care enough about it. Slayer was probably the big one. I don't plan on staying low on health anyways, right? Outside of it just being an easy time to unlock it. Alright, well, let's just kill. That's enough. Moving on. Alright. This guy only uses Demi, so I don't think he can kill you.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait.
Do the little guys even attack? Or the overdrives? Bushido. I remember how to do this. Good. Hard to attack when you're dead. Demi is not capable of killing us. So our first Albed primer is going to be on the dock, right? The salvage ship. Once we meet Riku, we got to make sure to get all 26 of those things. Most of them aren't missable, but a couple of them are. Like the ones that are in home are missable. Alright, cool. There's a save sphere over there. Saves the game. Okay. Can we go? Can we go in the menu right now? We can't actually go in the menu right now. I can't actually equip player. You didn't ever grab them as a child with the Albed primers?
Lauren, let's get out of here.
I don't think I ever got all of them.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
I had a lot of them, you know, enough that you could read the sentence because you had enough of the letters. But I never got all of them, I don't think. I might be wrong. I don't remember. Because I've never really 100% this game, so. Okay, here they are going to attack. We should have healed. Actually, we couldn't get to the menu, so we couldn't. Oh, it healed us anyways. Sweet. Can we attack that thing yet? I don't think we can, right? No, we have to wait for it to tell us that we can attack that thing. And target acquired. No flickering. Oh, touching the save point heals you. Gotcha. The game's like, you should attack this one.
This could be bad. That. Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
There we go. Really was a big step up from Final Fantasy 9, huh?
You are sure? This is it. This is your story. It all begins here.
Like getting pulled into a black hole.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. Oh.
My old man? I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded, and then sleepy. I think I had a dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone beside me, so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. Anybody there? Aaron! Hey!
Okay. Hey, menus. Mode. Player. Okay. I don't believe there's that much for us to do here. There's probably a couple items. There's the thing that lets you import your Albed language, but we're like over there, but we don't need to do that. We don't need to find all the items here. If there are any items in here, they're going to be like a potion. Not going to be anything huge, I don't think. And since we're planning on getting all the Albed primers, there's no need to import one. I don't even know that we have a good save to import from anyways. It'll probably just end up confusing me as to which ones we picked up yet or not. I think you can get up here, right? Yeah. We're not going to do that. That's where you can load in Albed from another save. This thing over here, was this like a message for like one of the weapons, or I forget. Then sometimes you find these things and they're like one of the codes, like God Hand or something to put in, you know, to get a location. This right here. Edra mi ran punt record. Wait. I can actually translate this. What is this? Maybe. In the was it MYHE? L A land, and the land where bolts of... This is going to be about dodging lightning. In the land where bolts of... L... I... G... Bolts of light. In the land where bolts of light... What was that? Illuminate the... L Y O A B L A D A black or lens of bolts of light illuminate the blackest night. In the land where bolts of light illuminate the blackest night. W with Makalania. EAR. B E E A B R. Hand? Wait. B E H A N D. Behand. With Makalania behand? What do you mean behind? Oh, it's behind. Duh. With Makalania behind you? No, not you. Behind the... Makalania behind the... What? F. O. U. In... Oh, it's R. With Makalania behind the fourth... E I pillar. With Makalania behind the fourth pillar, you see. You sight. So then the land where the lightning is, with Makalani behind the fourth pillar, you sight? Yeah. Look for look what? It's not look in. Oh. Look not on the This is one ultimate weapon you never forget how to get. Look not on the Ellie F. Not on the left, but on the right. Okay.
What do we have here?
Well, we did read it. Aha! That's a clue about one of the weapons, right? You had all the primers, that'd be a lot easier, right? Can you come back here later? I don't know if you can get back to this area or not. I guess maybe you can. You can fly to any save point? Oh. I didn't know the save points were where you could fly to. I knew there were a lot of different places you could fly to, and that you could also get places to fly to based on like special key codes or whatever. That's cool. But we could just come read it later when we get all the primers. I said I'm not going to be using a guide because the only thing we need to worry about until late game is getting all the Albed primers. So I have a list of where those are, but like step by step, it would just slow the whole stream down for me to be trying to like figure that out. Most things aren't missable in this game. There's some Albed primers that are missable. And as far as getting all the trophies, that's the only thing that we got to worry about. Most everything else is not really missable. We can just relax and have fun, which is awesome. Also, look at that overdrive bar jumping up because we went and took the time to get Slayer. Was it like 5 kills is going to fill it up, I think? When you get to the airship, you have to use search to find hidden areas in places like this. Gotcha. All right, so we're going to have a big fight with this boss, and this is a boss we'll fight later. At this point in the game, I'm pretty sure this guy is impossible to beat right now. I think even if you were like jacked up, I think it's literally impossible to beat this guy until later. $28 damage. What are you going to do? Oh, that was a good answer. What now? Okay. He's just doing half health every time he hits me. You hit a lot harder the first time. And then the fight just ends. Yeah. Make him do like 50% health per hit just to make him look scary, make you want to like spend an item or something. The way he has like a cage to like capture people in reminds me of the plant monster from Final Fantasy IX that like captures the princess and Vivi and like just like holds them in the little cage, and it's like, what the hell, man? You use cheats to do 9,999 damage to him. You can beat him, but you don't get anything.
And into the freezer.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna die in this place.
Okay. See what we can find around here. Creepy. What is this place, I wonder? Is it like an old temple? Those are really light rocks to just get. He pushed them out of the way like they were made of styrofoam or something. You know?
Cold. Need fire.
Right. They soaked up too much water. We gotta find flowers like somewhere else, I think. To use to burn. Okay. Oop. Hello. Got some flint. Candy. Right, no chests there. I think you could easily like hide a chest in here. They don't fit the X potion here. I can't forget it because I don't know about it. I need this. I would have to know about it first to forget about it. Just because I've beaten the game, I do not know anywhere near all the secrets in this game. Hell, I don't even know all the non-secrets. So, if you have some information to give me, you feel free to throw it out there. This is a backseating is okay kind of stream, you know? I've beaten the game before. You ain't spoiling nothing for me. If there's a chest I'm missing, you just be like, hey, Gilded, there's a chest. There's an X potion. And I'll be like, oh, there's an X potion? Where's the X potion? Is it in this room? Is it back in the last room? Is it over here? I don't know. So many options. Can't appear to go in there. A chest back here? No. About over here. Is this where we came in from? That might be where we came in from. Is there a chest back in the room where we got the flint? We didn't get a chest in here, we just found flint. Doesn't seem like there is. In the big room near one of the doors on my right. Okay. There's a set of doors over here, maybe? On my right? Oh, hello. There's a little nook over here. Don't seem to find a chest, though. No. The other door? This door on the right? Oh, hello. Ah, haha. There we go. Now the next potion. Thank you. See, I've never seen that chest before. Thanks very much, Xenosoccer fan. That kind of cooperative gaming that's going to make this a successful run. The benefit to us playing this thing on Twitch, you know? The community experience now. Someone's watching us. We got a monster or something, I think.
I need food.
Well, you got a fire. Now you got to go kill something.
What do you want?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me! Just hold on. I'll get more wood.
Uh-oh. And that is a creepy looking thing, isn't it? Fast, too. Seriously, that thing comes running at you? Better hope you're good with that sword.
Give me a break.
You got swords built into them. Kill it. Alright, 130. Miss. Good start. We did like 250 damage to him. He did 100 to us. Alright, we've done like 500 damage to him. A little low on health. Maybe like 800 damage to him, something like that. Ballpark. Ah, yeah, I'll bet have shown up. And my girl Riku. Riku, best character. Alright. She's one of my favorites.
You on my side?
I hear she's really powerful if you know what you're doing too. I just like her anyways. Nice. Alright, you need to heal yourself, bud. How do you just like steal items endlessly from people in this game? Like one more grenade probably kill it. I don't think it takes much to kill this thing. No? I got another one. There it goes. Level up. And some ability spheres. We can always just get more grenades. Get the ass shot in there. This is Riku. Have you met her? Here's her butt.
Phew. That was close. Hey, let me go.
Redek Drak! Ifin, Irisa Tekiaka! Wak Edeku! Kemed?
Fed! Trivida Grisa!
Dralmia Drakisha Tate.
Ifan Petted! Fapuneket Fedrik! Kuno.
Sorry. Oh, does it get harder to steal? Gotcha.